My name is Paola. I'm 19 years old. I've been going to Hope City for a couple of years now. The fall of my senior year, I made a decision to be a nurse. I decided to go to Wingate University to pursue nursing, and I had an amazing scholarship to do it, and I felt like I was pretty prepared. I had my certified nursing assistant license, everything was good to go. I get there, made the dean's list, had an awesome first semester, and then the business office kind of told me that I wasn't able to continue going there if I didn't pay like a certain amount of money the second semester due to my student loans not transferring over. My hopes and dreams of being a nurse were kind of crushed. Basically, whenever I found out I couldn't go back to Wingate, above all, I wasn't even as sad as I thought I would be. I was just mad. I was just mad at my parents for not being able to, pay for me to go there. I was mad at my real father who lives in Ecuador, who hadn't helped me my whole life. Why me? I was more prepared than anybody to get into nursing school. I did my best, and it was just unfair, and I was pretty mad about it. So I came back home with an attitude to everybody, not wanting to speak to my mom, not wanting to speak to my brothers, just being mad basically at everyone, and a lot of anger. I had to come back to a life of basically no freedom after being in college, and I wasn't close to God at all. It started whenever I came back. I got plugged into Hope City students here. My relationships with the students that I had here, basically all the girls, that they don't even know it, but just changed my life for the better. Just watching them go closer to God and having to teach them something about God, I kind of had to get into the Word, and I had to, get out of my comfort zone of where I wasn't really having a real relationship with God, and having to, I guess, kind of not force myself, but have to really just make myself go in there and learn what I needed to so I could teach them. We went to a conference in Alabama, and this is kind of where it was that mark in my life where everything kind of just changed for me. They kind of called me out a little bit. They put me on the spot, and they were like, so, what's your calling? What is God calling you to do? What is your purpose in this life? Because it's not your life, it's His. And that kind of spoke to me to the point where I broke down crying, and I just knew that God had a calling for my life. I knew that God was calling me to be His and to pursue something in even more than just an intimate relationship with Him. He wanted me to go into ministry, to definitely just take something that I was doing with my life, and all the adversities that He had placed were for a reason. We're learning about David and Goliath, and I kind of link that with my life a lot, because the way David was called when he was younger, he was anointed when he was a really young kid. God had a promise for his life. He overcomes it all, and that's kind of where I connected with that, where I had adversities like not being able to pursue the career that I wanted and doing the things I wanted. It kind of made me realize that, well, it's not my will, it's God's in my life, and that's where I have to put Him first. Currently, I'm looking at schools for Christian ministry. I want to get my bachelor's in that and just kind of see where the Lord takes me with it, but I just know that my plan is to be with Him. There's a passage in the scriptures in Jeremiah that is Jeremiah 29:13, and it says, "You will seek me and you will find me when you seek me with all of your heart." And that's something that I live with now. That's something that has changed my life for the better, because I am following God and I am pursuing Him with all my heart.